Hi, everyone. Hello, and welcome to tonight's performance of Hamlet in Isolation, starring Deedra Salange LaDouceur, directed by Desirée Leverenz, with stage manager and collaborator Andrea Handal Rivera. My name is Neil by Kiefler, and I am co-founder of Thou Art Here Theater, and I'd like to welcome you to our digital theater space. Before we get started, I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge the traditional territory of tonight's events are occurring on, and in fact, there are 3 different regions that people are performing from. Some of the artists are gathered and work on Amiskwich Wasahegan on Treaty 6 Métis territory, colonially known as Edmonton. This territory is the traditional meeting place, traveling route, and home to many First Nations, including the Nehewak, Cree, Blackfoot, Saulteaux, Métis, Dene, Papaschase, Stoney, and Nakota Sioux. There are also artists gathered and working on Okinstis on Treaty 7 territory, Métis territory as well, colonially known as Calgary. Calgary is a traditional gathering place of the Blackfoot Confederacy, Siksika, Kainai, Piikani, the Tsuut'ina, the Stoney Nakoda, and the Métis Nation Region 3. We also have artists joining us from Takaranto, colonially known as Toronto, which is the traditional gathering place of many Indigenous people, including the Anishinaabe, Wendat, Haudenosaunee, and Mississaugas of Credit. And I am specifically joining you today from Treaty 6 territory, a land that I've had the great pleasure to learn and grow up on, and a land that I'm really glad to be able to see, witness, and share stories where stories have been shared for time beyond memory. I'd also like to acknowledge and recognize that people might actually be joining us from all across Turtle Island and perhaps even the world. Thou Art Here would like to acknowledge the community we have and that we have treaty obligations to these communities. We're committed as a community and as a company to work together in a process of peace and friendship within our community for truth and reconciliation. We also need to recognize funding for this performance, which wouldn't be possible without the generous support of the Alberta Foundation for the Arts. So thank you to the AFA, as well, of course, the ongoing support of many different community partnerships, members, and people like you, stewards of live theater in Edmonton. And I'm actually thrilled to announce that this year in September, Thou Art Here Theater turns 10 years old. And if you're interested in learning more about who Thou Art Here Theater is, was, and is going to be, you can join us. Check out our website or join our newsletter, which will be shared in the chat. And tonight is only 1/6 of Hamlet in Isolation. In fact, we're at the 2/3 mark. We are 66.66666% all the way through this performance. We have 2 more totally unique versions of this show over the next 2 Fridays. So if you enjoyed tonight's show, please come back next Friday. Tell your family and friends. We love and need your support. Theater doesn't happen without an audience, and we're really grateful to have you here tonight. And after the show, there's going to be a talk back. We're going to discuss the show's process with the artists and collaborators and learn more insight into how they created the show, what performing in the show was like, and maybe just like what their favorite food is. So if you'd like to join that, just stay by after the show's finished and we will talk all about it. It'll last about 15 minutes. It's free and really quick, so you can type all your questions in the chat at the end of the show. You can also text questions to 780-863-6345, and I'll give you that number again at the end of the show. It has a runtime of approximately 25 minutes. So all told, we're looking at about a 40-minute experience once I stop talking, which will be very soon. And that's pretty much everything I have to say. We're really thrilled to have you here, and we're really grateful for you to be here, and we're really excited to share this performance with you. So sit back and enjoy this performance of Hamlet in Isolation.
I am, I am, I am, I am. 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 I am at sea. You love this story, right? Love the man who inked these words, right? Love this character from a faraway place with events that may have never happened, right? The events are evil. The events are murder, deceit, hurt, pain. The events are violent, yet you look towards Hamlet and love him because you see yourself in his anguish. You have compassion for his story. He is a hero. But you don't show compassion for me. I am not your hero. I disrupt your reality. I'm too tangible. My body differs greatly from your Hamlet. But we have the same soul. You don't like that soul in this package, do you? There's no love for me. Do I have to become the villain in your reality? Is that how you will listen? Everyone applauds at the end of Hamlet, but you won't applaud for me. I am Hamlet. Flesh, everlasting, how weary, stale, flat, and unprofitable, that grows to seed might not beteem the winds. Thy name is woman, a beast, salt of most unrighteous tears, break my heart, my tongue. I am Hamlet. What else? My sinews bear me stiffly. thou poor ghost. My memory, that youth, all alone. My brain unmixed with baser matter, I set it down. Now, to my word. Adieu. Adieu. Remember me. I am Hamlet. I am alone. A rogue and slave, monstrous. A fiction, a dream. Sold to his own conceit, his visage, tears in his eyes, he should weep. He would drown. Tears, horrid speech, I, a dull rascal peak, not for a king, a damned defeat. Am I a coward? A villain? I lack gall. Bloody, body villain! Remorseless. Father murdered for. Murder will speak. Murder of my father abuses me. The king. I am Hamlet. Am I Hamlet? The question: to suffer fortune, a sea of troubles, to die, to sleep, to dream. For in that sleep of death, dreams. The respect makes calamity, time, the laws delay, patient of unworthy takes under a weary life, dread after death. No returns those ills, the moment of my sins. I am Hamlet. Speak, I pray you. You mouth it, your hand the very torn, you give it smoothness. The soul to hear, fellow tear, a passion to split the ears, you avoid it. I am Hamlet to tame the action. Modesty so overdone. Show virtue, her feature, her image, his form, pressure, make the judicus grieve. Speak the accent. Nature's humanity. I am Hamlet. All together, your clowns speak. Laugh, spectators laugh too. Question, to be considered, villainous. Ambition in the fool. Go. I am Hamlet. Very witchy. Churchyards in hell. Contagion. Now drink hot blood, your mother. My mother, nature. Speak daggers. My soul. Hypocrites. Seals, my soul. I am Hamlet. He is praying. I'll do it. He goes. So, am I revenged? Revenge. Heavy. Am I revenged? Sword. More horrid. His rage. No salvation. His soul be damned. I am Hamlet. Occasions inform my dull revenge. A beast with large discourse, looking capability, godlike reason unused. Bestial oblivion, I live, will and strength. Delicate and tender prince, spirit with divine fortune. Death and danger rightly. A father killed, a mother stained, my blood, my shame, imminent death for fame. Go to their graves, thoughts, bloody worth. I am Hamlet. Hold me in thy heart. This harsh world. My breath, pain. My story. Rest. Silence. I am alone. A beast, a rogue, slave to my soul. My memory than youth all alone. My brain, my heart, my flesh break your fiction, your dream. Monstrous. Tears in your eyes, you weep a damned defeat. Tears, horrid speech, a broken voice, remorseless. Now to my word, I have a dream. Remember me, my memory, for murder will speak, murder abuses me. Remember me, my memory. I, the woman king, remember me. Under a weary life, your soul lives to suffer, to die. Dreams you grieve the moment of your sins. To dream you think makes calamity those ills. Speak, I pray you, you mouth in your hand the very torrent humanity you given. My soul hears fellow tears, a passion to split the ears. Question you avoiding, why avoiding? No patience of unworthy takes for him that sleep of death. No respect, no return to sleep, no action, no ambition. You avoiding dread after death. Speak the accent, your feature, image altogether. Your ambition speaks. My form, pressure, no modesty, not for a woman king. Time not overdone, go, 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 embrace a dream. Remember me, my memory, for murder will speak, murder abuses me. Remember me, my memory, I, the woman king. Remember me. Are we considered hypocrites? Do bitter business speak daggers? My nature, my soul firm, me cruel not for fame, your soul to tame, bestial oblivion, you do, I do, we live not for fame, no blood, no shame, no fame, never tame till our graves. We live, never hold us in, release the rage within till our stories end. We breathe, we live, remembering, we live, remembering, we live till our graves. We live, never hold us in. We live, release the rage within. We live till our stories end. We breathe, we live, remembering, we live. am alone. Good night, blessed souls. Good luck.
Great. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for watching and for supporting Thou Art Here Theater. We're going to be back next Friday at 7:30 for Hamlet in Isolation, starring Dana Lee Hoffman and directed by Sidney Campbell. But for now, you're welcome to stick around for our talkback, which will be about 15 minutes long. We're just going to give the artists a little bit of time to get ready, prepare themselves, and then they'll join us in a second. Before they show up, I just want to get you warmed up for this talkback. So yeah, this performance was an adaptation of Hamlet, specifically of the 6 monologues that Hamlet performs in the original text by William Shakespeare. I just want you to consider, this was 25 minutes. It was fast. I recognize that we're probably still processing a lot of this, but I want you to consider, were there any specific moments or lines or images that stood out to you as an important part of the show? It doesn't mean you had to like it. It doesn't mean you had to hate it. It doesn't mean you had to be comfortable with it. It just means that it made an impact on you some way. And I'd love to see us typing in the chat, what are some of the things that that did impact us from the show? I thought the thing that was like so impactful for me, there was a sort of twofold, but I think it's important that they come together. The first is the beginning with the background music of singing what sounded like I am constantly, and you're just like, you are what? And then we get that answer, and that answer is uncomfortable, because for me, I'm wearing a shirt that says Hamlet on it. I'm coming to see a show that's about Hamlet, and I felt really challenged by that. But I think that's going to stick with me. So that was a really important thing for me. And I'm wondering, if people are interested in typing in the chat anything that sticks out to them, just consider it something that was memorable, compelling moment, a line. The floating head, whoops a doodle. I don't know. Desirée says the floating head. Desirée, I don't know if you're talking about the beautiful work that we had where Deedra's head was surrounded by blackness, or if you're talking about the moment that I accidentally chimed in to the show. I hope you're talking about the amazing work that you folks did, but I agree that that the floating head with like that emptiness around it, the void, was really, really powerful. The music and singing, absolutely. Really powerful work, shifting out some of that, shifting a lot of that text, and a lot of that text was reincorporated in different ways and recontextualized. And the fact that a lot of it was sung and that there was clearly unique text was very exciting. Agreed. Very, very exciting. Well, whenever the actors are ready, you're totally welcome to join in. But and here is, speaking of the artists, here's Desirée joining us from Toronto, the director of this piece. And I guess this is where it's really exciting, and this is what we're going to talk about, is the fact that this was an adaptation. You're all kind of collaborators on this. It's not a piece that's written, it's a piece that you all took and built upon together, is my understanding. But while you folks out in virtual land are deciding on other moments that were impactful to you, I want to pose a question to these three collaborators. And I guess the question is, what is the importance of adapting work, and specifically the importance of adapting work in a contemporary setting? So why do we need to keep recreating? And that's really the question, I guess. Why do we need to keep recreating? What is yeah. Let's keep, yeah, go ahead. I know it's a pretty vague, but it's just to start to open our, it's less for you and more for everybody out there in virtual land.
Okay. I'm a talker, so I'm gonna try and not be like too much of a talker for this. But for me, the importance of recreating, especially old traditional European westernized texts, is to be able to question and decolonize these texts, because the standard for who plays Hamlet has always been traditionally a cis white male. So for me, as a little Métis actress on the up and coming, I never saw this as a role that was attainable for me. I never saw any portrayal of Hamlet as something that likened me or represented me in any way. So I feel it's important, as we become more inclusive and understand the importance of diversity, that we continue diversifying these old scripts, because a lot of Shakespeare's notions are palatable to anyone across any inclination of life, whether they're able-bodied or not, whether they're of the LGBTQ plus community or they're a minority, such as myself. It's just really important that if we're going to keep talking about Shakespeare, we need to make Shakespeare palatable and as a reflection of the world we live in now, I think. And that's on to any previous or any show or play written in the past or story. We need to have it represent how our society looks now. And that's only done really when you have the curiosity and the bravery to play with really traditionally set words. I mean, I don't know about anyone, but in my school, Shakespeare was part of every curriculum since grade 1. So, yeah.
Yeah, I also think yes, and that Shakespeare for me is sort of like a Trojan horse. Like it's a trick to get people to listen to you, because our like very white patriarchy already gives Shakespeare a check mark and a pass and says, yes, this is valid. And so I think of it as using it like a Trojan horse. So it's like, okay, great. So you think it's valid, but what if, and how can we do this? All the things that Deidre was saying about decolonizing it and amplifying marginalized voices, I think is really important. And also it wasn't me commenting in the YouTube saying my thing was better. I think it was one of my relatives.
That's Dawn.
Yeah, not me. I was like, the best part of this show was
to Dawn, I have to apologize that in that case for ruining that part of the show. In fact, I was really impressed that Deidra, you just like flew through it. I don't even know that you noticed it. So I don't think it changed.
I just thought of you as more fuel. You're the old Hamlet, my previous incarnation.
That's me. I'm just a cis white male, guys. I am the old and we have the new, and that's fantastic. Thank you. And Andrea, do you have anything you'd like to add to this conversation in terms of adapting and where your interest in that lies?
I think the wonderful thing is that we've been adapting Shakespeare since it was written, and so now using it, as Deidra said, as Desiree said, as a tool to get people to listen. Like, so we got asked like kind of close to the beginning of this, like, oh, who is your favorite Hamlet? And when I sat down and thought about it, it's actually this Mexican adaptation with a ridiculously long title that I won't. But the idea was, oh my God. Okay, if I must. So it's Hamlet, arreglo a la escena española del célebre drama trágico de William Shakespeare, written by Manuel Pérez Vivins and Francisco López Carvajal. very
Amazing.
long.
Awesome.
But when because it's very cool, and it like it twists like the ending a little bit, in which Hamlet is not the one to kill Claudius at the end. Spoiler alert.
Mhm.
Which I thought was a very cool take. And then I started reading more about, that adaptation, and it was actually written as part of like a series of works being written in Latin America, taking Shakespeare and decolonizing it before, they had a word for that. In like, in the late 1800s, early 1900s, which I thought was really cool.
I know I love everything that you guys are saying about this, especially in terms of like Desiree, if I can go back to what you said about the Trojan horse. And from my understanding of what Shakespeare was doing 400 years ago, he was also Trojan horsing his own work. He was taking these popular stories that people would know and putting a lot of political commentary, a lot of political satire into them. Most of them weren't set in England, so he didn't get his head chopped off, but he was essentially doing the same thing. So I think, in fact, the tradition, as Andrea, you said, is we have been adapting it. And a huge part of that Trojan horse that Deedra, what I heard you talking about, is that indigenizing or decolonizing the work to make it more palatable. I think that does make it more palatable. We're in that's what we're talking about these days. It's what we know, and so why not talk about it in different forms? Anyway, I'm seeing some amazing comments just in the sidelines here. The line when you mentioned seeing ourselves in Hamlet's anguish spoke to me. Yeah, I think that's a beautiful. It was a beautiful moment. We really heard that and go, yeah, we all experienced this. So why can't we all play this? And I think Deidre, you did an amazing job of not only bringing that up, making us hear that, but also proving your own point, right? And the point that all three of you collaborated to create. Marshall Viel asks, after all these years, why Hamlet? Why now? I think we answered a lot of that. But I'm curious, the conversation we're having is really more generally about Shakespeare in some ways. Why do you think Hamlet was really good to Trojan horse, to adapt and to decolonize this text to talk to our audience? Why do you think Hamlet is good for that?
Well, if I can just like chime in real quickly. Okay, so being really honest, it wasn't until about a month into us creating this show that I began to see myself as Hamlet. So me, a person who auditioned for a show called Hamlet and who got cast as the only actor because of society norms and what's been thrust upon me from the outside world, while in rehearsal, being Hamlet, my directors calling me Hamlet, did not see myself as Hamlet. It took me a while to realize, no, I am playing Hamlet. And that took on the premise of the show. And I think that's why it is now. Because without moments like this where we can unpack, people like me and younger generations will never see ourselves as the lead character, as the character that has these emotions. And I think you were mentioned, someone was talking about, you see yourself in their anguish. People across all denominations can relate to this story, but they don't see themselves as the main character in the story, even though they have the same emotions and feelings and struggles in life. I don't know. I think, like, for me personally, that's why I chose to audition, because I was like, oh, Shakespeare Hamlet. I'm like, oh, I want to be Hamlet. But then I saw that they were like creating the show around Hamlet. And I'm like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, I can do that, rather than me auditioning for an actual production of Hamlet as originally written. I don't know. I feel like it's important that we as artists and entertainers continue questioning ourselves and why we displace ourselves out of these rooms and these arenas of like thought and creation. Yeah.
Great.
So I think that's what I think right now.
That's an amazing comment. I want to open it up to some more conversation if you have it.
Yeah, I also think Hamlet is such a beautiful play because I feel like it's supposed to be a revenge play that isn't a revenge play. Like like what's supposed to happen is Hamlet is supposed to be like this big, aggressive, masculine force that like takes revenge for his father's, I don't know what men think at all. And I think something that's so beautiful about Hamlet is that's not the story. Hamlet complicates those emotions and is filled with regret and what ifs and questions, and I think that's a really important thing about like why Hamlet now, and especially in this like time of pandemic and in a time of reckoning where we're questioning all the things that we assumed we once knew how to do, and we assumed the world worked a certain way. And in this time where we've had a moment of pause to realize that maybe the world doesn't have to work the way that we imagine it to work, I feel like for me that really resonates with what Hamlet's personal journey is of saying, maybe things aren't the way they're supposed to be. Maybe I can't fulfill the role that I'm meant to fulfill. And I think that's really timely right now.
Yeah, it's an excellent point. Absolutely. I'm struck. I just reminded of some of the stuff you're saying is reminding me too of like how some of you had alluded to this idea that Hamlet has sort of become in our mind. It's in the show, but it's become this idea in our mind of one thing when in fact it's another. And I think Desirée, your discussion of masculinity alludes to that. Yeah, and I think it's just really interesting. Like even Shakespeare in general, we think of as this, very romantic, very beautiful, and very poetic, when in fact it's quite body and realistic. And yeah, just the discussion of that has just reminded me that it was never meant to be what we have turned it into, I guess. Yeah, it's great. Andrea, I don't want to cut you off if you had something to share as well. There's also some more comments in the section as well that I wanted to get to. But
no, it's all good. Honestly, Deidre and Desirée can say things much more beautifully than I am, but I would just like to just add yes and to that. So many like doing my university degree, I know so many female actors who would say, like, I want to see, like a woman play Hamlet, like that is the one. And so doing this process, I was like, yes, absolutely. Like, I think it's fantastic, because some of them would be like, oh, like it's always Hamlet though. And I'm like, but maybe there's a reason why so many people, like so many women in particular, want to see a female Hamlet, because they see themselves reflected there. They see an opening there. So what happens when we crack that open?
Mm-hmm. Well, that's actually a great segue into another question I have. Kiana Wu has said that the text was stripped down and made new parts of it stand out. She felt like it was stripped down to the very essence of Hamlet's words and motivations, which I absolutely agree with. I think, yeah, this show is normally very long, and we got what we needed from the show. And I think you took what you needed instead of going, oh, let's put everything on a pedestal. It's like, no, this is what's important that we want to talk about today. And this is a specific question for Desirée first, but then I want to open it up to the others. Desirée, this is your second time directing this show. It's a weird thing to say. I know it's not, but I'm curious about how your process with your first show differed from this process. I can't imagine that it was the same, but is there the same entry point or the same questions that started it? And then, yeah, in general, I'm curious about, can we talk a little bit about, we can't talk very specifically because I'm sure it would take a long time, but can we talk a little bit about point A to point B at this moment? Like how you started the process? What were some of the articulations that took place to arrive where we are now?
Yeah, I really specifically wanted to do two completely different rehearsal processes. I was very specific about that going in, which was incredibly difficult. And Andrea will know, because I'll be like, oh, remember this thing? But then I'll realize like, oh no, wait, that was actually in the other rehearsal that we had that discovery, not in this rehearsal. Right. So there was like a little bit of like, really like splitting my brain into two different parts. But for me, it was really important to do that because the actors are integral in the storytelling, especially in this version where it's like a single Hamlet. And who that person is so integral. And so that really drove the creation process of who that person was, what they're interested in, their opinions, our conversations in the room made me adapt and change like what exercises we did. We were working like a little bit with text, but so much in this rehearsal about like deep intrinsic motivation. And so we did an exercise one day, just like one of many random exercises where we made like blackout poetry of the monologues. And we just did it of the first one, and then Deidra read it out loud, and it was like, we were like, whoa, that's really cool.
Right.
Like, what if I did it for all of them? And we were like, oh, okay. And that wouldn't have happened if it was another actor.
Right.
So like Deidre was intrinsic to that creation process.
So I'm gonna actually, before we go, I'm sure Deidre, you have some things to say about that, but can we go to Andrea and just talk about that as well, being like trying to capture as a stage manager and collaborator, two different processes that are, you know, just going.
Yeah, it was really cool, and a simultaneous mind meld, because we were rehearsing them almost like basically in tandem.
Right.
But it was just wonderful seeing Desiree's brain work, and then it just made those moments where she'd be like this, and I'd be like, and then, so I think it was wonderful getting to see the same text being used so differently, and how, you know, like Deidre did it like completely differently to how we had seen maybe, you know, like 2 days before in our other rehearsal. So I thought it was so fantastic, because you see the same shows adapted all the time, but you never get to see them adapted twice, like 2 different ways. It was wonderful.
Absolutely. Yeah. Again, it just seems like it's proving another point that you were making in this show about being able to do the show so many different ways, and that anybody can do it. They just do it their way, which leads me to Deidre. You were doing just one, but you had this director coming at you with maybe ideas that were kind of coming from nowhere. Do you have any stories about that, or like what was it like to come into this process?
Oh my gosh. I think I want to like line it up. I think our crew member Trent asked a question about how the music was created. So I'll like do those in tandem with each other.
Trent Crosby, an amazing technician.
Yeah, the main thing was for me not to go into memorization mode immediately at the cuff, because Desirée came in saying, we have these like 11 monologues, but they might not be a part of the show at all, so don't memorize them. And I'm like, oh, but we're like talking about them in every rehearsal, and we're doing exercises and everything. And I think kind of once we like talked about like, you know, personal realizations and how I was like thinking, you know, to me it feels very other, very like reincarnation. I'm Hamlet reincarnated, realizing my old memories, but in the form of a minority woman who would be seen in that day and age as a witch for finding her own power and everything. So when I really cue on to words that like paint an image to me. So when Desirée was describing the Blackout poem, she used the word shadow poem. And to me, shadow was very in the vibes of, you know, when I was younger, I really was studying into Wiccan, and they have this thing called a shadow book that's full of, you know, the hymns and the spiritual and the spells and everything to do with the religion that like just brings out peace and empowerment. So when she said that, and we did the first thing and we read it, and it was like, oh, this makes sense. Yeah, I was just really like keen on being like, can I do it for everyone now? Can I do everyone and we'll see? And then she's like, yeah, do everyone, and then we'll let you read it all, and then we'll see where to go from there. So I did everyone, and then a few ones Desirée was like, oh, can I like modify? And we like work together to modify it to make sure not to miss the heart of certain monologues and shadow poems. But from there, then it was about, oh, what's the music of it, because it's very poetic. Who I am as Hamlet, she chooses her words. It seems like she doesn't stop speaking, but each word has a purpose and a reason behind it. And so when we got into the idea of like ending it with like a song and music, it was Desirée talking to Desirée and Andrea and being like, hey, what's your guys' background in music and everything? And then just being like, oh, can you send me like, director, can you send me music samples and vibes you like? And I was just like, okay, we have the shadow poems now. I'm gonna see if I can turn all those shadow poems into one song. And it was a hit and a miss. Like, I think like the draft that ended up happening for me in my process was the third song finalized. And I don't know how it came to be, but I guess I did what I did for the audition. For the audition, they gave us a monologue and they're like, do whatever you want with it. and I made a song from that monologue. And so what I did, thanks to Desiree's permission and everything, she let me just like do what I do, which is poetry and music. And so I was like, cool, I'm gonna find a strong guitar melody, you know, and then see if it can inspire me to do something with these words. And I think we didn't get the song until like the beginning of this week. It wasn't finished or finalized. And then from there, it was about just like having fun with it and like the freedom of like singing out into the forest and like being 100% comfortable with yourself and what you bring to others. I don't know if that's making sense.
I think it makes a lot of sense. And I think what's happened actually is we've gotten this beautiful and complete picture of what the process was, where the passion was coming from, what the discussions looked like. We clearly have an amazing collaborative team, and we're very grateful for you to have done this for us tonight and for the Hour Here Theatre. And we just want to thank you so much for being part of it and doing this for us. For everybody else, that's the end of this. We do have to wrap it up, and thank you for the people leaving comments and for all your praise for these beautiful artists. We are back next Friday at 7:30. So please, if you enjoyed this wonderful and awesome production of Hamlet in Isolation, stick around. Well, don't stick around. Come back in a week, but we look forward to having you then. And with that, we're just going to say goodbye and have a great night. Thank you.